Hi guys, this is Paul from Snakehead Vintage, and in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to use our strain relief pieces with our cloth covered electrical wire. It's one of the things we get asked most about from our customers, how to use the cord grippers, why you should use them, and particularly when using them with our round cloth covered cord. It can get a little bit difficult, so I'm going to go over some tips and tricks and hopefully make the process a little easier. The first one I'm going to bring up is the metal cone-shaped strain relief piece. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because it is the tightest of the caps, and we don't recommend using them at all with the 3-wire round cord. It's almost impossible to get the cap onto the cord. They work great with the twisted cord, 2-wire twisted and the 2-wire parallel cord. But we don't recommend them at all for the 3-wire round cord. The easiest ones to work with are the set screw style metal strain relief pieces. They have the biggest opening, and since it's a one-piece system, it just makes the process a little smoother. Basically, you'll just want to loosen up the set screw. And it slides right on pretty nicely. You do all your wiring, which we're not going to show in this video. Once all that's done, to tighten it to the cord, all you got to do is tighten that set screw and you're set. So the ones that become more tricky are the plastic cone-shaped strain relief piece, which is the same idea as the metal, just that the opening's bigger, so they do fit on the 3-wire round cord, just not as easily as the set screw style. So, and I should mention, when we ship our cord, this is how we send it. It'll have a piece of masking tape, and then we cut through the middle of it, which helps to keep the fabric from fraying, and as you push the cap on, that becomes your worst enemy. If you have the fabric pushing back, as soon as it starts to push back, it's basically a lost cause. You'll never get the cap on there. So if you ever need to do a fresh cut, if you're trying to get it on and it's not going smooth, piece of masking tape, wrap it around. You don't want to go too far, because the more tape you have, the thicker it's going to become. Fresh cut right through with a basic set of wire strippers. And there you go. It's a 2-piece system, and you do want to put them on separately. You put the cap on first. Basically just wiggle it back and forth until it goes on. For the base piece, it's got 4 flanges. You want to bend the flanges back, because by design they're there to grab the cord, which is a good thing when you tighten the cord down, but it's a bad thing when you're trying to thread this on here and it's grabbing the cloth and fighting you. So once you got it on and in place, you're basically going to move them out of your way. Proceed to do any kind of stripping. If you're going to attach it to a socket, you do that. If you're going to attach it to a canopy, you do all that kind of work first. I'm going to skip that for this video. We'll probably tackle that in another video. So let's jump right ahead. Pretend you got all this wired up. You got it wired up to your socket. The last thing you're going to do is bring the cap down. You got the 4 flanges that you have to make sure you tuck into the cap. That in itself can be a bit of a struggle, but once you're on there, just put some pressure on it. And the cap will thread. Of course, that makes your cord real good and tight. Won't back out. If it's a socket like this, you'll tighten your set screw and you're done. If it's a canopy, be the same idea. Like I said, I'm just doing this for demonstration here. The last step you would be doing would be tightening the strain relief cap. And I should note too, with the masking tape, we just use the masking tape to help us get the cord threaded onto the strain relief piece. Once you do the stripping, you know, and you prep to actually make a wire connection, you don't want to have the masking tape on there. You want to use electrical tape. That's pretty much it.